Shalom, Royal Family. The class you are about to hear is taught by the Honorable Yahweh Ben Yahweh many years ago. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Visit us at www.yahweh144000.com. Also, Royal Family, you can enroll in classes designed for the Godhead at www.universityofyahweh.org. Enjoy.
Hallelujah. Kazak Ve'emas. Baruch Hashem Yahweh. What time is it? What makes up a nation? What makes up families? What if any of them are weak? What is our motto? What is our motto? We're all for one. We want for our brothers and sisters. What about Sue? Praise Yahweh. You shall know the truth. Praise Yahweh. You may be seated. Praise Yahweh. Yahweh is God. Yahweh said he was going to take us out of this country with a great substance. Turn to Genesis 15:14 and read about yourself. Not we would leave here with a whole lot of welfare food stamps. We are not supposed to have welfare and food stamp mentalities. Supposed to have a mind, a great substance mind. Great substance. We are rich. Read.
And also, that nation whom they shall serve will I judge, and afterward shall they come out with great substance.
Give me a dictionary, young brother. Come to the mic and read great to me. We've never been rich before, so we don't know how to feel being rich. We don't know how to act being rich. See, our ever-open enemies has brainwashed us all of our lives to think we are nothing. Our ever-open enemy has brainwashed us all of our lives to accept the idea that we're nobody. Because of our ever-open enemies, we have walked around all of our lives saying, I can't. I can't. We can't. Because of the white man's brainwashing, we walked around all of our lives saying, I sure would like to be rich. And so many of us do things that cause us to land up in jail, trying to be rich as the white man has taught us rich is. Always in trouble. Always in trouble. If we knew from birth that we were Hebrew Israelites, Yahweh's chosen people, and that we have a land of our own forever, and understood that Revelations 2:9 was talking about you and me, we would have had a different concept of ourselves all of our lives. Instead of walking around with an inferiority attitude, an inferior attitude. Instead of trying to measure up the white people, we should have been trying to measure up the Yahweh. Matthew 5:48 said, be ye also perfect, as your Father which is in heaven is perfect. That's the measurement. That's the standard. Be like Yahweh. And Yahweh said, the cattle on 1,000 hills are mine. The earth and the fullness thereof. Well, as a children of Yahweh, then I'm happy to tell you that the cattle on 1,000 hills are mine and yours. And the fullness of the earth is ours. Everything you see belongs to you and me. We just let other people live on it. That's the only way they can live on it, is we let them live on it. The whole earth is ours. And if we don't want no nation to live on the earth, all nations would have to get off of it. Just have to leave the whole planet. I'm just going to advocate a few of them be left around so we can rule over them and tell them what they should have done. They should have treated us right all the time we were here. They never should have mistreated us. Now you'll just have to eat cheese all the rest of your life. Suck on rocks trying to get water the rest of your life. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord Yahweh. I don't have nothing else in my heart. I tell you of a surety that if all nations don't bow down and worship our Father and worship at our feet, they'll have to suck rocks for water. Oh, I can show you that in the Word now. How many know where that is? Zechariah 14, verse 18. Verse 18. Read.
And if the family of Egypt go not up and come not, that have no rain, there shall be the plague wherewith the Lord Yahweh will smite the heathen that come not up to keep the Feast of Tabernacles.
Read verse 17.
And it shall be that whoso will not come up of all the families of the earth unto Jerusalem to worship the King, the Lord Yahweh of hosts, even upon them shall be no rain.
You can't get water without rain. So they'll be sucking on rocks or something trying to get water. Die or come on and bow down. Yahweh is bad. He's not even going to let it rain on no nation unless they come and bow down before the King. They have to bow before us. But I will not let it be any other way. We'll definitely have to come and worship. Yahweh said he would not let it rain. If they don't come, he'll put a plague on them of no rain. Yahweh is bad. And you're going to try to convince me we're not rich. They have to bring us said no man can come empty. No man. So when they come, they got to bring an offering. You don't just come up to Jerusalem and don't bring us some gold and silver. You heathens. What's wrong with you heathens? Have you not learned the law yet? You don't come before the king empty-handed. You heathens. That's what Yahweh called them here. He called them heathens. All right, my son, I have you standing there. Read great to me. We're back to Genesis 15:14. We are rich. Understand it well. Read.
Great. Extremely large.
An extremely large blessing.
Bulky. Big.
Who?
Bulky.
Bulky, all right.
Big.
Big substance.
Larger than others of the same kind.
Larger than it. That's the kind of people we are. Larger than others of the same kind. We are bigger and larger in every way. Our brain and our mind should be larger than others of the same kind. Read on.
Of considerable duration. Extensive in time or distance.
Extensive in time. Yes.
Remarkable.
Who?
Remarkable.
Remarkable.
Or outstanding.
Outstanding substance.
In magnitude, degree, or extent. Significant.
Significant. We are the most significant people with a significant amount of wealth. Yes.
Important.
Important? Praise Yahweh. All right, substance. Now remember these descriptions of this substance. All right.
The essential nature of anything, as considered apart from its form or attributes.
Now, we are going to leave America with great with our great essential nature intact. Remembering we are born with divine intelligence, superior power of mind. So we will leave with that well-groomed. Come on.
The primary or basic element that receives modifications.
We are the primary basic element of all civilization. We are the primary nation of the planet Earth. But having been reared under the devil, we need modifications. We need modification. Because we're doing the opposite of what we should do. We think of ourselves in opposite terms of what we really are. So we need modification. And we need a teacher to modify us. We need to be modernized and brought up to date in the law of Yahweh, not according to any nation's standard on earth. Go ahead, son. We're going to be remarkably modified, extensively modified. All right.
Matter.
Who?
Matter.
All right.
Material or specified, especially complex constitution.
All right. We're going to have great material things coming out of America. You heard the word material. And that's beginning to happen in everybody's face. See, this is not only a material substance that will be made manifest upon us and through us, but our mentality and spirituality will be modified extensively and remarkably. Go ahead.
The essence of what is said or written.
The essence of what is said is written. We're going to leave with great substance. We will understand the essence of what is written through Yahweh's law. And if you study essence, you got a heavy going. We will leave with a remarkable essence and unusual comprehension of the laws of Yahweh and their application to make ourselves rich and successful and prosperous. Read on.
That which is solid or real.
We are real, and what we're studying is real. And the law is solid. It is also referred to in Psalm 19:7 as perfect. Read on.
Reality as opposed to appearance.
We are going to leave here knowing reality, knowing the reality of Yahweh, knowing the reality of ourselves, knowing and understanding the reality of our enemies, enabling us to protect ourselves from our enemies. See, our people, we in our dead state are unable to protect ourselves from our enemies because we don't know the reality of our enemies. We have been brainwashed to think that all people are the same. We must understand the reality of our enemy to protect ourselves from the enemy. We must face these realities. To come out with great substance, we must come out with the great reality of what's really going on. We're really rich. Go on, son.
A solid or substantial quality or character.
Of what character? See, this is not only money. Substance is not only money. Our character must be reformed because we have terrible character following the white man. What kind of character does the white man give us? Liars, thieves, burglars. You learn how to marry a woman and divorce her in the first year or two. You learn how to live with each other and hate one another. That's what we learn. We learn how to be dishonest, untrustworthy. Who made us like this? White man. He's our teacher. We were not taught the laws of Yahweh from a child. We're just now coming into the knowledge that Yahweh exists and that he is our God and what he stands for. So we must leave America with great substance, great character. Not just money. Getting money is no problem. Yahweh's already giving us material things. We see that all over. So the material substance is not the big thing. Fort Knox is waiting on us. Our land is waiting on us. What do we need? Character. We have to be reformed, reborn, remade, renewed in the spirit of our mind. Where is that?
Beautiful 22.
Ephesians 4:23. Boy, I'm finding it hard to get where I want to go. I hope we're enjoying this. Would you believe 14? All right, let's start at 14. We need this lesson. This is what we need to understand the reality of. Read.
That we henceforth be no more children.
We've been children in our minds, like little children. A little child doesn't know what to believe. That's why the white man forced you to make your children come to his school, so he can brainwash your child to be like he wants him to be. So we, the Hebrew Israelites, say, no, we're not going to let you toss our children back and forth and make them immoral and ruin them like you did us. We're hip to you now. We're setting up our own school. We've already done it. Set up our own school to train our own children in righteousness. So we will come out of America with great substance, a great moral character. Instead of having no character, great character.
Greetings, royal family. Let's talk about the most prestigious private university in the universe, the University of Yahweh. It is here where students, parents, adults, and teachers study the divine mind of Yahweh Ben Yahweh, thus elevating them to contemplate and understand the loftier concepts and principles, enabling their minds to focus and think on an extraterrestrial level. This intellectual ability and unique set of skills supersede all base, mundane, and terrestrial thinking, thus allowing one's minds to open up and flourish with an overwhelming abundance of creative ideas and loftier concepts, making life and living more enjoyable. The University of Yahweh is woven deep within the fabric of the moral principles of truth, honesty, integrity, true holiness, righteousness, ethics, and justice for all. The University of Yahweh is designed for the Godhead, and this includes students, parents, adults, and the Godhead. In the University of Yahweh, the online platform, you gain a structured format to the approach of the divine mind of Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh Yahweh. We welcome you to visit our website at www.universityofyahweh.org. This platform is specifically designed for the Godhead and the Godhead family. The 144,000 chosen to rule in righteousness. We look forward to working with you as we prepare for rulership in righteousness. Praise Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh. Praise Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh. Beit Nun Sophie Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh. Shalom, royal family.